Hey, friends and family. Hey, family and friends. Hey, world. So, yeah, I'm due to receive my test pressing of Dereck 2. It's due to arrive. I'm excited. FedEx is pretty good, and it's due to be here by 10:30 today. It's already here. It has arrived. I've been tracking it. It's 9 o'clock now. A little bit late getting up because my sleep's just crazy. So sometime between now and 11, hopefully I'll have my test pressing, and that's going to be the focus of the rest of my morning. I'm just so thankful. I got a million thoughts this morning. I'll tell you. I'll try to get out what I can. Uh, so thankful for this turntable. Now check it out. My friend Craig, I'll name him now, Craig, good friend since high school, who built my shelves for me. He's been like a big brother to me. Got me off the streets literally one time. I've been homeless 3 times. My own fault each time. And one of those times, my sister Stephanie, I think I told you this. You helped me. You found my first house for me, not this one. This is the second house I've owned. But she found the first little shack that it really was. I mean, but it was my house. It was a home. It was very small. I love that house, and my sister Stephanie helped me get it. And then Craig, like a big brother to me, even though I have a big brother. But anyway, what I'm saying is, years ago, he gave me this Pioneer PL518. And I remember when he gave it to me, I said, "Are you sure you don't want to save this for your son?" And he honored me. I didn't even realize what he was saying. He says, "No, you're supposed to have this." And things happen for a reason, they really do. So it's been sitting under my bed until I was ready to appreciate what I have. How's that? That's how I'm taking this. It's been in my bedroom for probably 10 years. I'll admit it. But out of sight, out of mind, other odd thoughts about it. But and I have this, YouTube on Facebook is blowing up, and it's wonderful. It's a wonderful adjunct to making videos and watching videos, because, as I say, what you can do on Facebook is that you can still be connected to people real time on the vinyl community while you're listening, whereas while you're watching videos you can't. And I'm not saying stop watching videos. Of course I'm not saying that. Look at what I'm doing. I'm making a video. But what I find is right now is it's much harder for me to sit still and watch videos. And just go looking from person to person to person, watching videos to catch up, because my inclination is to listen some more. So there are some videos I may not ever see as a result, and there are others that I will see eventually. But I'm just so thankful that I am in a position to appreciate this wonderful turntable, and it's here for me to reference my new test pressing with. Along those lines, I have some records to show you. Let me just get my thoughts out. With that in mind, among other records last night, I hauled out my old test pressing so I could get ready for this one, because I remember the problem with the first one. And so I A-B'd my Dereck 3 test pressings, and the difference between what I heard that upset me at first was so minor that I have a better perspective now of I just have a better perspective now of what to deal with today. Looking forward to it. Another thought of mine I want to share is this. The vinyl community really is very real, and some of you people are very much like real friends to me. I want to give you a case in point. I've never met Marty, Mr. Platypus. Never met the man. We just barely talk on here. But I'm noticing he hasn't been posting, or maybe I'm missing it. And so I know he's also had some health issues. And here I find myself waking up wondering how Marty is doing. And so that's not to me, that's real friendship. That's real, even though I've never met the man in person. I care about you, Marty. I hope you're okay. I also want to say that comments. Some of the comments are really touching, and it's really cool how people see the relationship I have with my family members. I really do love them. But you better believe this, that we have to honor each other's ways. Like my brother's in town, but he's not staying with me because that would be intolerable. If he stayed with me, I would not have the patience to do the music with him because, now tell me if I'm wrong, most family members, we take each other for granted and we just do what we do. And if my brother stayed here, no matter how many times I would tell him how I want things, he won't do it. It's just the way it is. So, and thankfully we got that straight. So he has a place to stay so we can enjoy each other's company. But yeah, I love my family very much. I do. Alrighty. I had other thoughts, but let's get to the music. Okay. I've been getting some requests, and I'll answer them when I'm ready. You guys don't have no idea how much I'm sort of, no, I'm not bragging. I'm telling you the god dang truth. You don't know how much mail and correspondence I get. I'll brag on this one. I got a comment from Anthony Fantano of the Needle Drop yesterday on my Wire video. I think that's cool. Okay. Another thing that happened is that I was friended on Facebook by Emil Amos, who plays drums for Ohm, Holy Sons and Grails. Wow. To me, I mean, he's just a guy, but still, plays music that I value. And come to find out, he watches my videos and he forwarded my Italian Prague videos to friends, saying, "I'm sending these out to people to get educated." Man, I love that. I love it. I love it. Ain't gonna lie. So here, vinyl. Another shout out to the vinyl community and its vitality. Thanks to Sun Dodger 1, or maybe I can blame it on him like Elovox blamed Jeff, I had to buy this record. I didn't know that it was out reissued. And then when I saw it at the store, even though I'm watching my money, I said, there it is. I got to buy it. This is the official 180-gram reissue of Ogden's Nut Gone Flake. And it has a sticker on the back, official Small Faces, which is cool. It's a fat. I'm really excited about receiving my record. That's why you see me looking out the window when I hear a car or a truck. It's beautiful, beautiful. I've always hesitated when I saw reissues that were not in the die cut. I've always wanted this. It's a good album, and I like the Small Faces. Let me get that straight. But I will say first that as an object of vinyl, yes, I wanted this record. Beautiful 180-gram reissue. I'm going to pop it on the turntable while I show the rest of the package, just to be nice to it. I'm going to get a slipcase for the inside. But this is it's just a wonderful, wonderful psychedelic. Like a tobacco tin. But what a psychedelic one. And here's the, gives you the number and the official spiel. So Gary, thanks for taking a picture of your copy, letting me know that this is out. And then there's even an extra booklet in the shape with the whole story. This is dope-alicious. And it was $25 new. And I didn't bat an eye, you know what I'm saying? Sounds great, and I do like the album. I'm not a big Small Faces fan, but I like that album. Okay, I want to share some of what I played last night. Just listening to music on this. Oh, another shout out to the BC, and it's a fellow from Omaha, Dean. He doesn't make videos, but Dean comments on Facebook vinyl community, and he forwarded to me an article about the PL518 turntable that I have. And I found out a whole lot about it. I didn't know anything about the turntable. It's like, it turns out that my friend Craig, who really is one of my best all-time friends in life, really honored me. You know, this is a work of art, this turntable. Literally, it'll be here after I'm gone. The way that they're constructed, what I found out about the Dereck drive, I knew about, you know, I don't talk technical, but I know this stuff about calibrating the head of and not the azimuth, but getting the right angle on the cartridge in the head and all that. I don't have the measurement, but I'll bet you if someone came and measured it, it's probably almost accurate, if not perfectly, because I've done it so much. This thing just sounds awesome. And as a matter of fact, last night, I can hardly get to these. I'm so excited about getting the test pressing today, people. Can't you tell? But in listening to my Dereck 3 test pressings last night, and I listened, like I said, I A-B'd 1 and 2. I ended up listening to my whole album almost all the way through, like I'd never heard it before. Yes, Wes, that is amusing that I am hearing things in my music for the first time. It's one of the wonderful things about making records and the difference between a vinyl master and a CD. The music, there are just things about the way the music sounds that's different when it's been mastered and cut into vinyl. Last night, I sat listening to the beginning, side 2 mainly, and Stevie Judge, if you watch this, I thought of you while I listened to Winter Blue, man. Thank you. I remember what you said, that you thought that was the best track, and I thought of you, man. You're someone else that I think of as a friend, even though we don't really talk much. But when I see you in your videos and the way you talk, I just like you. I just have to say that, you know. I just do. I just like you, Stevie. I do. And so I listened to my music on the test pressings like I'd never heard it before. It was just, I was actually in awe of myself. And I made that music here in this room, but it sounds different on a record. It was a neat experience, you know, to sit there and think that this is my music. Wow. Okay. This is what I listened to last night. Richard Thompson's Henry the Human Fly. This is my original copy I bought in 1977 or maybe 6 for 57 cents as a cutout. That's what that little cut corner is. At the time that I bought the record, I didn't make the connection that Richard Thompson was in Fairport Convention. I just knew that this cover was weird, and so I have to have it. When I first played it as a kid, it wasn't what I wanted. I wanted something weird. But Richard Thompson's guitar playing is so incredible. I didn't get the humor of the words, but I love his voice too. I was hooked immediately. And this is one of those records that has survived all that madness. All the madness when I would be crazy and sell shit like wire. I kept Richard Thompson. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I listened to a whole lot of Underworld, Buku Fish last night. Love this band. Had me all pumped up. Rocking in my chair, you know. Almost got up and started dancing. Love the way they engineered this stuff. Man, it sings. Buku Fish, Underworld. I listened to some good old Butter 08 last night. My copy is slightly beat, but this is it's a collaboration between Chibo Mato and members of John Spencer Blues Explosion. And in small doses, I enjoy this. And that reminds me, the reason why you don't see me with records like John Spencer Blues Explosion or Garage Rock is because I love that stuff live. Cramps. I've got a Cramps record, but I never play it. For me, the way that I listen to music and what I like, I don't like listening to that stuff. That stuff is to be experienced for me. In a live setting, I love rock music of all kinds. heavy rock, rockabilly, country rock. If it's good, especially a wild, crazy, exciting band, I'll jump right in the middle of the craziness, okay? People that know me and have been to shows with me. If it's getting crazy and nutty and it's a good time, I'm in the middle of it, okay? But that is not what I want to listen to at home at all. John Spencer, just roots music in general. The way for me to experience that now is live. And this is another reason why, because I just really wanted y'all to know. Because I've been listening to music so hard for so long, a lot of the stuff that is still being discovered by a lot of people and people really fully appreciating it, it's like my experience has been there, done that. And I want to say it like that because that's how I feel about it. And thank you to the boy Ellis for saying, we're not elitist pricks for being emphatic and enthusiastic about what we love. It's who we are. And I like that you said it like that. That if we didn't have some kind of joie de vivre or something like that, it's like, what's the point? So I guess what I was just saying is that, I do love and respect all this music, but it's like when it comes to listening, like the Allman Brothers, for example, people are still going ape shit about the Allman Brothers. I went ape shit over the Allman Brothers when they happened. When I first heard the Allman Brothers, they blew my mind. The Allman Brothers are fantastic, but I've heard the music so many times in so many places from so many different people that it is worn out to me. Yeah, that music's fantastic, but it's old hat to me. Just want to explain that. That's why you don't see me showing it. But do I know that music? You better motherfucking believe I do. Okay. This is a 10. And I would not have picked it. But last night it was like, fuck. New Picnic Time, Pere Ubu. I'm not sure how to describe exactly how cool it is. What they're doing touches upon. This is so unique and so killer. Wow, last night this was a revelation. It'd been a long time since I'd played it. And it was just like, what? Listen to this sound. Listen to what David Thomas is not doing with what he suggests with just even sounds of his voice. It's like, whoa. It's like a critique on American culture in some of these songs. It's like a history lesson in 2 minutes, and he didn't even say anything directly. This is incredible. Thanks go again to the vinyl community member. I can't remember your name right now. Is it Gilbert that sent me this to me? I listened to this all the way through last night. Fantastic. Boy, did Manij start out with a bang. This first album is brilliant. Just excellent. I think I like this better than several of their other albums. This is a real strong opening statement. Now here's an example of what I'm talking about. I did a blind poll last night, which I do sometimes. I'll just look away and I'll pull a record, and no matter what it is, I play it. And the only reason why this record and the live album stays in my collection is because it's Jeff Beck. It's part of my Jeff Beck collection. This album is wretched, except for the song Lady, for my taste. But I also think I'm speaking objectively. I can hear that these guys are not on top of their game. I think they're bullshitting around and having too much fun and doing too many drugs during the making of this record. There's just several parts of this that are just too sloppy. And some of these songs are just so, in my mind, witless and rehashed. It's like, damn, Jeff, well, you really fucked up when you did this. This could have been something amazing, but they were too busy glad-handing each other to actually play any music. That's my critique. It's a pretty tough one, but that's what it is. This album blows, but it's not going anywhere. This is definitely part of my permanent collection. Here's another 10 plus, National Health of Cues and Cures. Absolute brilliance, absolute brilliance. This is what I'm talking about, where I don't mean to be elitist, but what I'm trying to say is this. This music is damned good. It's very well played. There's a whole lot about it that can educate a person about music alone, if you're not even talking about other areas of life. this music is, it's like you have to kind of get yourself together to really get to it. And it's like, that's the point I'm trying to make. There are levels, you know, and some of the most popular music is some of the worst garbage. It's just bullshit. And this is an example of not garbage. This is art. Even though it's just me saying what I think, that'd be something I'd get into an argument about with people. It's like, no, there is a difference between trash and actual substantial art. We're free to listen to trash if we want to, but I'm gonna call it trash if I think it's trash, even if I like it. I like some trash, but it's trash. Transit Express. These guys were greatly inspired by Mahavishnu Orchestra, like a lot of fusion that back in the day in the 70s. This is very good though. Serge Parathoner is the leader of this band, and he had some other band. Can't think who it is, but I've got some other work by this band. This is very good. Transit Express. Mid-70s. I played this, Balloon, Intravenous. I love Catherine Wheel. These guys, this shit sounds good. It just is sweet. It smokes. It's of the moment. This was made in the 90s. It could have been made now. Catherine Wheel is a band waiting for people to wake up and discover. This band is so excellent. I'm going to say it over and over again. Every time I hear it. It's right there, waiting for you guys to come around. You know, I got to talk like this because I'm feeling it, okay? I don't mean no diss, but this is where I'm feeling. This is what I feel like saying, so I'm going to say it, you know. I'm saying it with love, but a whole lot of attitude. Anybody else know this record by Section 25? This is a killer song. I played this 3 times yesterday because it builds up to this crescendo at the end with the keyboards and the drums. The only word I can think of is, wow, this is majestic, but it's just kind of a dance song. But a sloppy Factory Records dance song. Love this band, and this is one of their best songs, one of their best recordings. Which again is why I get funny with my attitude sometimes. It's like everybody's listening to the same old shit over and over again. And there's gems like this waiting for you. This is an incredibly killer song. Killer! I posted a lot of pictures of these on YouTube last night as I played, so some of you guys will see these. I'm just showing you what this is what I listen to. Tuxedo Moon is just you just blow, they're mind blowers. It's just so cool. I don't have half mute anymore on vinyl. I did. Again, how crazy is that? Used to. You can't find it these days. You really can't. I played this for nostalgia's sake. It's really kind of goofy sounding now. Ooh, excuse me. The Krups. So that was just kind of fun. And then I listened to one album with my brother after we were done playing music, because he hates anything but jazz. So my music, my brother thinks I'm nuts. Always has, even when we were kids. You know, he would make fun of me as I'd be listening to records. Hasn't changed. So we listen to this, Coltrane sound. We play Equinox and Body and Soul together. So I'm going to get ready to receive my test pressing. And, you know, people, whatever I say, if you're with it or if you're against it, I just want you to understand, just like you see me with my brother and my nephew, I love you all. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real with you. I'm being straight. I ain't going to kiss your fucking ass, because that's not love. You know, being real with you is love, you know. And I got some strong attitudes and opinions, and I'm just going to keep hitting you with them, because I hear so much bullshit in the media, especially this right-left crap that's going on. And we're caught in this vice of the class war. That's what it is. And people are just saying just some really awful, hateful, self-serving things that have no value to the human dilemma. All this political stuff. I'm gonna just put everybody on notice. If you all don't understand that all this political stuff that we're doing is not going to lead to any solutions, that's why I keep saying, wake up, people. What we're doing is not working at all. And the fiasco and charade of politics, if we're ever going to really start to mend anything, that has to stop. And it's not going to, because the rich man is in charge and he's going to have it his way. And just like a spoiled, fucked up child that would break a toy before you share it with a friend, that's what these cocksuckers are doing. That's what's happening now, people. Okay? That's why I get like this. It's like, people, we need to wake the motherfucking up, you know? What would we do? I'm not sure, but the first thing is to just I just wish more people would just talk like they realize that, do you know what I'm trying to say? I'll stop and go back to music because I think the FedEx truck is here. Bless you all.